Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Khaki.
And we are sisters, business partners, and no surprise, best friends.
This is our podcast, Two Sisters in Business. We'll let you decide who's older.
We hope you'll join us while we talk about what it's like to work with your sister, be a mom, and run a family business.
So listen to us in the pickup line at school or while you're having your morning coffee.
We want you to be inspired to start that side hustle, escape the stresses of your day, and most importantly, laugh along the way.
Find us at Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts.
And in case you're wondering, I'm the oldest. This is Two Sisters in Business. Let's dive in. We're ready. We're going to pep up here.
Yeah,
we're going to
we need it.
Sit up straight. We are ready to chat. Khaki, I called Khaki and she was like, I got to go. We're going to talk in a minute and save it for the pod.
I'm having a very mellow morning and therefore I'm not very talkative. So I was like, Lauren, I need to save my words for the podcast.
I have few words today and they will be spoken within the time frame of recording our podcast.
Yes, exactly. So if I see anyone the rest of the day, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be talking.
Heads up.
All the words will be used within the next half hour.
Yes, perfect. I'm glad you saved them for me. Thank you for that. Today is episode 53, and we're excited to be here today.
Yay.
And we've had...
That was a very enthusiastic yay.
Yeah,
I am very happy to be here.
I could just feel it, how excited you are. Anyway, you know, we're trying to get weekly episodes out, but life happens. And
life has been very busy.
Life is so busy right now.
It
and yesterday
hasn't slowed down since the holidays, I feel like.
No.
Usually there's a little bit of a slowdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it really hasn't. Nope. I think I said to Graham the other day, I just want one day where I don't have anything to do. And he was like, why would you even hope for that? Like, It's just not going to happen.
It's true.
Anyway, and then you texted me yesterday, like, how are we expected to get everything done during the day? And I almost wanted to screenshot it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
It's happening.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get everything done. And today, my schedule, I've overextended myself as per usual. And at some point, I put on my to-do list to do laundry, and I'm not even going to be home. So I don't know how that's going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
No. But here we are. And last week, why I brought that up to you is because life happens, and we might not have a podcast episode every week, and that's okay.
Yeah. We'll just promote ones we've done in the past.
Yes.
Which is fine because not everyone listens to all of our podcasts, and that's also
totally.
Okay.
Exactly.
You don't have to listen to everyone. We understand life is busy.
Your life is busy too.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, so there's just a lot going on. I feel like we haven't had downtime since the holidays. We're still in Dudley season. It's been freezing, but now it's like a balmy 38 today.
I know, it feels like spring.
Yeah.
The sun is out.
Hence why I'm wearing my favorite Dudley.
Yes, the Catalina.
Which just restocked. Yes, just restocked. And you're wearing our Avenue poncho, which I want to make that in fall colors too because I'm obsessed.
It's so good. And it's so warm.
I know, right?
So I'm wearing the Tillery.
So am I.
Crew neck. We're both wearing it today.
Yep, we're both wearing it.
So I'm wearing it underneath the Avenue poncho.
Yep.
And one day I had to go to a swim meet. It was one of like the very, very cold days, like negative degrees.
Yeah.
But I also had to go into a warm pool.
Right. Oh.
And I didn't know what to wear because it was so cold out.
Yeah.
But I threw this on and I was okay outside. I had our mittens on too that matched this.
Match, love.
So it was okay outside.
Yes.
Granted, I didn't stay outside for very long. I was just running from the car into the pool, but I was okay without a coat on.
Yeah.
Because this is warm enough with the crew neck underneath.
I love it. Yeah.
And then when I got into the pool, I wasn't too hot because it's still breathable. Yes. I just lifted up the sleeves a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is still breathable enough to be okay inside too.
I think that's perfect.
That's
great. And more people need to know about that.
Yeah, because this material, it's warm but breathable. So it's not like overwhelmingly hot.
And I think the sleeve length, that's what I like about this Catalina too. Like then it's not too hot.
Right.
I don't know. But it still keeps you warm. Like
when
this
you need it.
Very much keeps me warm when it's cold. But then, I don't know, it's really good for spring.
Yeah.
And like I would wear that not over the Tillery too in the spring.
Right.
If it were like 50 degrees out or 60 even.
That's a good point.
Like that's a good layer for early spring.
Yeah, I love that.
So
we could do like spring colors too.
The Avenue hasn't sold out yet. Well, I don't know if it will have sold out by the time this episode airs, but I think that much like the Catalina, like we are evolving past like just being a turtleneck brand
Mm-hmm.
10 years in. Still a turtleneck brand, but I'm just so excited for other women and customers to discover these styles
Yeah.
of ours.
It's fun.
Also, I think I laugh too much on the podcast. When I
do
really
too.
re-listen.
We laugh a lot.
Claudio, our producer, is laughing too. But it's hard not to because you crack me up.
Well,
And like
we're sisters.
Yeah,
we
we're
laugh at each other a
sisters.
lot.
I know. And we want this to be an uplifting feel,
Yeah,
when we're
definitely.
talking. I mean, I feel like we've talked about some things that are heavy or sad, but like I want people to come away feeling good. Right?
Yeah. We want you to laugh with us.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know how we get it all done during the day, but honestly, like as cheesy as it sounds and cringy, wearing Dudley
Millennial
Stephens,
cringe.
millennial cringe, like I am going to be cringy. Our brand just like truly solves my crazy mornings for me.
I got dressed in literally 3 minutes.
Same. And like
Mhm.
I have these, I'm doing Rent the Runway, which I talk about all the time, but
Mhm.
Rent the Runway has amazing denim.
I need to get on that.
So these jeans are from Rent the Runway. I forget the brand. Hudson, maybe? I don't know. I've linked them in my Substack though, and they're on our Shop My page if you need them, or if you wanted to look into them. And they have these snaps up the side that kind of dress them up. And so in my mind, like for these weekday mornings where things are really busy and I'm trying to get out of the door quickly, like having a cool pair of jeans and a Dudley is just the perfect outfit.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
solves
and doing
everything.
Rent the Runway solves the repeat outfit problem. Because I feel like I'm just
Yes.
repeating a lot of my outfits, which is
Yes.
fine.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Totally fine. Yeah,
But
same.
like,
Yeah.
because I wear Dudleys all the time, but I don't have a lot of pant variety.
Yes. Well, the Levi's
So-
that you bought
Ooh, those are great.
so those are Rent the Runway too, but I bought them,
Mm-hmm.
which defeats the purpose of Rent the
Yeah.
Runway. But they're so good. I've also linked those in my Substack, and we have them in our Shop My
Right.
Dudley account, which they are Levi's. I forget the name, but they have a white stripe down the
They're
side.
black with a white stripe.
Yes, and they're so flattering and like cool and edgy.
They're really comfortable. They fit really nicely.
So comfortable. And I'm like, are Levi's back? I feel like Levi's is making a comeback. I don't
They
know.
are.
Yeah.
They hosted the Super Bowl in the stadium.
Right. Yes, exactly. And the fit and everything. I don't know. I'm loving any Levi's recently that I've had from Rent the Runway. Anyway, true, to minimize outfit repeats. I love
Yeah,
Rent the Runway for that.
good.
Well, today's topic, drops.
Drops. You missed a topic.
So dropping in the next this week, we have turtlenecks in terry fleece, which we used to primarily make terry turtlenecks in the spring in pastel colors. Then we started having a little bit more. We just started diversifying what we're dropping in our styles. Hence, what we were just discussing of like these new styles that we want ladies to discover. However, terry turtlenecks are still in demand. We just also make less of them, but these ones this year, I'm very excited about, especially the jelly bean green with the navy tipping
Yes.
and the navy with the white tipping.
Two very preppy looks.
Yes.
Which, okay, so do you remember it was the Finley, right? That had the green and the pink?
Yes.
That's almost sold out. There's like 2 left.
Our ladies
Our
love
lady
a
love
prep.
a prepster look.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing for fall. We have a whole little collection called the Prepster.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So the jelly bean green with the navy is very preppy. Also very good for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So you can buy that in February and get it ahead of St. Patrick's Day.
And go on your bar crawl or your St. Patrick's Day parade.
And
Whichever
drink some
one.
green beer.
Yeah. I love it. If you
want
do
to.
that. If you do that sort of thing.
Which we did in our 20s.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Well, you guys like having married an Irish guy, like you do little fun things for St. Patrick's
we do.
Day.
I didn't really realize that the leprechaun actually visited houses. Like the
didn't
Easter
either.
Bunny.
Wait, so did John grow up with that?
I don't think he really knew that either. I think it's a relatively new thing
Okay.
in the world.
Because I've seen it before, like on Instagram. Other people do it
Yeah.
too. And then I saw you guys do it. And you're
they,
so
like,
funny with it.
do like
too.
tricks, like
Yeah.
dye the toilet
Yeah.
green, and I don't know. They do like tricks around the house.
Yeah.
I did that. I do the toilet green. I've done that in the past.
That's funny.
I usually just leave like chocolate coins and a little gift or something.
That's cute.
I've left like Celtics, PJs, and stuff like that in the past. But
Well, someone, either your kids told my kids about that maybe, and then George was like, why doesn't the leprechaun come to our house? And I was like, I can't have another thing. I did not marry McGrath, Irish.
McGrath.
Like I'm not going to add it to the list, but I'm happy that JJ and James and Jake get it.
Yeah, it's definitely another stress.
It's really
that
cute. No, it's fun. But yeah, I was like, no, George, we're good. Anyway, so we have more green coming too before St. Patrick's Day. Green waffle.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll come later in the month. But
a lot of green this spring.
Or early March, maybe. I forget exactly. But yeah, a lot of green. Anyway, probably because of Jess O'Shea, who is our director of production. We
love St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. But our green really does so well. And I think people love, I think what we're finding, what we know is that like these little themed drops are so fun. And like, I don't know, it's like festive feeling. So.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so the other drop coming soon is our second Jet Setters collection drop.
This one is so good.
It's so good. Catalina was the first one. Our second one has French terry t-shirts and Portofino, these like wide leg French terry pants. And then waffle Surfside tees, which sell out every time we drop them, and waffle pants. Also the P-Town pullover in white with the place navy stripe, which I'm planning to wear this weekend on my trip.
Get some pics.
Get some content on the travel. But these are all just really great spring break if you're going somewhere warm, or spring and summer travel pieces.
Those waffle pants always sell really well. They're like a cropped pant, which are so good for the spring.
And yes, and what I love about them too, like I'll probably wear them on the plane ride down to the warm destination I'm going in March. And then when you get there, you have what you wore on the plane, and you can wear them like at night to lounge around in your hotel or your house or Airbnb or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited that they just do so much for traveling. And we try not to check a bag when we travel. So just having things that serve multi-purposes is like so nice.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the t-shirts.
The t-shirts are great. The Surfside tee always does really well. It's like a t-shirt, but it is more durable and it's really nice too. This one has snaps.
Yes.
So it like dresses it up a little bit.
We had a lot of debates about the snaps. Is it worth it? It's more expensive. And I don't even think we're charging more for it. We just added the snaps.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, we decided it was worth it. And it dresses them up a little bit, like you said. So I'm really excited about that drop. So look out for that. And I actually wore the French terry heather gray pants, but didn't speak to them really because they hadn't dropped yet. But we posted a reel, and a lot of people were like, where are those pants from? So
a lot of love.
Yeah, hopefully they do well. We're big believers in our French terry, and there'll be more of it coming out for the summer too. Anyway, okay. Anything else on drops? Oh, I wanted to pull bestsellers so far of 2026.
Okay.
Should we do that now?
Sure.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's a turtleneck?
Total sales by product. Hold on.
I can't. I have no idea, and
keep talking.
I'll keep talking while you're pulling it. Because I was thinking about what my favorites are versus like what's been a bestseller. Like what has been my favorite that we've dropped so far.
Okay.
It's really hard for me to say what my favorite is. Actually, you know what's also hard is that we've dropped. Well, the Avenue poncho, I would say, is my favorite so far. But it's because it's been freezing, and that is very warm. A lot of the other things we've dropped, like I haven't been able to wear yet because it's like today it's warming up.
Yeah.
So we can start wearing the more spring things.
That's true.
But anyway, okay.
All right. I'll give you the top 3 things.
Okay.
Number 3, the park slope with American flag print.
Oh, of course. The embroidery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for the Olympics.
Yep.
Number 2, green point with the navy and red hearts.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I have my nerd hat on right now. I'm like, really? Wait, because that reel went viral.
Yeah, people love that.
There were a lot of views. And Instagram, you're still selling our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just continues to hold. Oh, and Facebook. Sorry. Facebook too.
Facebook. Stuff is going viral on Facebook.
Yeah,
Who
like
knew?
way more than Instagram.
Facebook sells.
But where do people see those videos on Facebook?
You know what's funny too is that we've seen the demo on Facebook too, and it's a little bit of an older demo.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So wait, but where do people see? I don't go on Facebook. Where do
they
people
have like reels on Facebook now too?
Oh. So if you're on
I don't
your
really go
phone,
on Facebook either.
Maybe I should probably check that out.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, well that's cool.
And number 1, the Boardwalk oatmeal with navy heart.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad
It wasn't a turtleneck.
No, this might be
big.
a first for us.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm gonna
congratulations. Congratulations.
You did it. That's incredible. Okay, that's great. I'm glad we added
honestly,
the boardwalk in.
I mean, the Park Slope and the Greenpoint are 2 and 3, but there's a lot of other styles in the top 10. Like the Celeste is up there. There's a Brighton boat neck up there.
Yeah.
The other boardwalk is up there. The Peggy is up there.
Yeah,
which
the Peggy
was the Megan.
Yep. Yep.
A lot of the other Peggy's up there too. So there's a lot of other styles up there besides our core turtlenecks.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Go team.
Go team.
Go Dudley team. Okay, great. I love that. What's been your favorite since that we've dropped this year?
The Celeste. I find myself grabbing that a lot.
Yeah. The gray just goes with everything too.
Yeah.
And in the mornings, it's like the
in the
perfect
mornings
thing.
I grab it. On the weekends I grab it.
Yeah.
It's just my go-to.
Well, we called that collection the Every Morning Collection.
There you go.
So
it's ringing true.
We are living that through and through.
Yeah. And also the Park Slope with the hearts.
That's so cute.
I've been wearing that. And also we're recording this right around Valentine's Day. So it's still the Valentine's season.
It is. That's true.
So I've been grabbing that a lot too.
Yeah. It's very
What about you?
I would say that. Yeah,
Avenue?
poncho. Anyway, okay. Do your kids still do Valentine's like in middle school? Like your oldest?
No.
Yeah. But does James
does in 4th grade?
Okay,
yes.
Same. I just wasn't sure when that stopped.
I think it's 6th grade.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have like one class.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And
exactly.
also like even in 4th grade, it's kind of silly.
I know. Like George was like, this can't say anything too mushy because like I don't want, I don't know. And I totally got it. I was like, yeah.
It's true.
So I was like, wait, this might slow down at some point, but I wasn't sure. And I wanted to ask you that on our podcast. Okay, so today's topic, Khaki came up with, which I love. And it's actually so on point for what's going on in my life this week because this weekend I'm taking my family down to my alma mater.
Mm-hmm.
And so the topic is like, when you look back over the course of the last 5 years or even more, however long, how has your personal definition of success changed over time?
Yeah.
And what's funny about that is because when I think about when I graduated school, I don't even know. I think I was a little lost, quite honestly, at 21 on like what I wanted to do and what my definition of success looked like for my career.
Right.
So when I was thinking about the topic this morning, I feel like the answer and what's interesting to think about is that over time it changes. And like, especially as you get older, and I wish I would have known that back then. I think that's helpful.
Right. I mean, I think even like when you're little and like our kids, you see like a big house or a nice car or like that naturally you think like, oh, that guy's successful because they have a lot of money.
Yes. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And even when you graduate college, you're like, I want to get a job that, makes a lot of money.
Right. Yeah.
And that to me over the years has been success.
Yeah.
You make money, you're successful.
Yes.
But that has changed.
It has changed a lot.
A lot.
Yes. And I think having kids has redefined that.
Right.
Because now, current day, like my definition of success would be like time.
Yes.
I think time is so much more valuable than money now. Like, I mean, not so much. You need money to feed our families.
Yes.
But like, I just think having the time to like be with our families is so valuable. So it's really changed. Oh my God. And then on that note too, like James Vanderbeek passing
Oh my gosh.
at 48, like, not to be sad, no, but like that really.
Now we're getting deep.
I know.
There's
and
no
like,
laughing here.
He had that interview with Craig Melvin, and I really thought he was pulling through. I actually.
When was that? That was like a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I feel like it was.
I missed that
ago.
interview. What did like?
So I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched the clips on Instagram, and it was it's very moving because he, you know, well, I don't know if he said he was like close to the end, maybe not, because I feel like you're not. I don't know, but like you don't. No one knows, right? And you're not going to give up, really.
Right.
So, you know, fighting. So I don't know if he said that in the interview, but from the clips I saw, I was hopeful that he was pulling through and battling it and beating it. So maybe no one really knew except him and his close circle of like what he was going through. So it was just shocking to see that he passed. It just felt really like, I don't know. And he's not that much older than we are. And
no.
And then
such a part of our childhood.
He was now I want to watch Dawson's Creek.
I know.
Is it appropriate for our kids? Like
we watched it
when
we were young, but it was very like heavy on sex and like,
it is
relationships.
Then never mind,
wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember. I like actually wasn't a Dawson's like loyal person.
I mean, I watched it in high school. I think.
Yeah. So maybe they're too young.
I think it was even. I was too young for it at that time.
I think,
but I don't. I think that's when kids watched it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Wait. I think Elle's a little too young for it. I think
Elle's a little too young, but part of me was like, oh, that could be fun. Anyway, I'm glad we're talking about it now. I will wait because I don't really remember. I know I have saw it and watched a few episodes, but I was not like as loyal to it as other kids were. I think.
And I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be totally. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think
like
so
it's all
too.
about their relationships and
like the teenage angst and all that. So maybe it'll be good for them to watch when they're in high school.
Yeah, later on.
But anyway, what's also shocking about it is that his wife and his community of people posted a GoFundMe because they had to pay so much for his battle.
Right.
And so like you see this famous man, you know, household name, especially in our generation, and you're like, oh my God, you know, so money and financial security is not always guaranteed in any of this life. And so, but look at his beautiful family, you know, 6 kids and his wife and, you know, that was his success, right?
Yeah. And he was such a good father to all of them.
Yes, it seemed that way.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, time. It's very valuable.
That was deep.
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm like thinking time. Like, yes, I love being able to have a flexible schedule and be able to pick up my kids at school. And you're like, time, life.
I took it one step further.
You went deep.
But I think that what you said is also part of that. Like that time you're going to look back on and be so thankful, right? That like you had that time.
Right.
Yeah. Because the kids like are getting that saying big kids, big problems is so true. It's so true.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm feeling it.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different I don't
phases.
Know. Different
totally
phases.
Different issues.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, I don't know. So in terms of defining success, like I think 10 years ago when we were launching, I didn't have kids yet. You had a baby. You know, and I think that all entrepreneurs feel this way. Like I was out to like change the world. Like, you know, and
one fleece at a time.
One fleece at a time. I was going to change everybody's life.
Right.
And, you know, I remember sitting with you and mom and dad, and we were brainstorming, and we were just so excited about the ideas that we were coming up with. And we thought they were life-changing.
Yeah, we did.
And the ego was there.
The ego was there.
Because I don't think that you would start a company without that.
You need to have a little bit of ego.
Yes.
You need to have that confidence.
Yep. As cringy as it could be.
You need to have a little bit of, I mean, naivety. How do you say that word? Like,
naivete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like to jump right into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So
then it was like we were going to change the world. We were, I don't even know if we had a financial concept in mind.
No, but we wanted to like grow. We wanted to like be a big company.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
At the start.
Yep. That was a goal. That was
right.
that was success for us. That was the definition at that point. And then 5 years from 2015, like if you look at 5 and 10 years, I would say, that was COVID, 2020 to 2021. And the definition then was just survival.
Yes.
Like it flipped on its head.
It did. And I would say that's when the definition changed. Yeah, you said like it totally flipped on its head. And we were like, you know what? I don't think we want that stress. I think we're happy to be who we are.
Yeah.
And then that's also when our kids were like starting to do all these activities and like becoming the age where we wanted to spend more time with them. And time was what we needed.
It flipped, it switched, it pulled a 180 and the definition.
And people were at home more.
Yeah. You know what's funny on that note, just a side note, the other night we were watching, we always like do this sometimes. We always do this sometimes. That doesn't make sense. But we do this at night sometimes. I'll like sit with the kids and pull up videos on my computer when they were little and just like little funny videos. And there was one I took of George and he wasn't speaking and he was walking away from me holding a little truck.
Yeah.
And it was like 30 seconds long. And George goes, man, it must be boring to have a kid. Because it was just me videoing him and,
with a truck.
And Graham was there too. And we were like, yeah, like it's not always that exciting when you have, baby to like 2 years old. Like it's very, they sleep a lot. There's not a lot going on,
right.
And it was just so funny that he like picked up on that. So, but to your point, when COVID hit, our kids were transitioning to that next phase of like, being kids, and not needing different things, I think.
Right. They were getting busier and
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we got a taste of like what it was like to be home with them and like,
yes,
I don't know, just wanting to be with them a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I think that's when it was switched. It was like, okay, so if we're not going to be this like huge company, what do we want out of this company?
Yes.
We wanted to maintain our life, our family life.
Yeah, exactly.
So that meant maintaining a healthy small business.
Yep.
And still having the flexibility of our time to be with our family.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. And
so that's what success is.
So that's what success is. And it's interesting to think if COVID hadn't happened, like what we would have done. Maybe the same thing. Maybe we would have, there was like explosive growth in our company and it was like a shell shock, I think, for us. And I know we've talked about that, but like it really shook me. I don't know if you feel that way. I know you feel that way. Yeah. I mean, the things we went through forever changed me, I think. And like my view, I think that's really where this all derived from.
Yeah.
And had we like raised money and
like continued that growth,
you and I would not be involved in the company anymore. That's for sure.
Right.
Like we would have been pushed out, voted out, whatever.
Well, and think about it. Or we would have stayed involved and we would have had to work overtime.
Yeah.
We would have had to answer to other people.
Yes.
We would have missed George and James's baseball games. We would have missed all their like prime time of our kids' life. Yeah. I feel like,
We'd still, right
We'd
now.
be commuting to the city probably.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like we didn't want that.
No.
So we made the decision that was best for our lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. And that's like also what we've learned too is like to look at things from a positive lens, like try to always do that and try to learn from when the failures happen and the mistakes, because that really is the only way forward, I think.
Yeah.
They're starting to like really teach that to kids now, like learning to fail.
Oh, really?
I wish I would have learned that in high school.
Yeah.
I think we did with being athletes.
We did. Well, that was the point of being an athlete, was learning that.
Totally. You come in and interview with us and you're an athlete, like, I hate to say it, that really bumps you up. You just know what people have been through.
Totally.
When they played sports,
right.
any sport. even
It's
just
so
their
true.
senior year in high school, not even in college. Like, and so many kids do that. And I just think it's the lessons learned because you fail so much. I mean, so much. And you have to learn how to live with that.
Yeah. And you also learn how to work with other people.
Yes.
Like there's so many valuable lessons
Yes, totally.
being an athlete.
And like the grind,
Yeah.
to use a cringy word, like you really learn that grind, like
Right.
the hard work. I also find too, which this is off topic again, but like in my adult life, like one of our swim coaches told me at some point, like once you're an athlete, you're always an athlete. And that like sticks in my head. And like, I think that's why like you and I too, like being physical throughout the day is like so important. Like, I don't think I've ever left that behind, that
Right.
like that need to like feel that
Yeah.
release, I think,
Yes.
which also then like prevents me from getting everything done in the day. Cause like, how am I going to also work out?
You're right.
Just
Yeah.
a lot to get done.
Well, yeah, it like triggers your brain a little bit.
Yeah, it's all mental. I don't care
totally.
any physicalness it does. I could care less. It's all the mental aspect for me.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
agree with you.
yeah.
I feel like this is another podcast topic.
Actually, it is. Let's make that the next topic.
Yeah.
We'll deep dive into what it means to be an intense athlete and like where that has led you in your life, you know?
Like it.
Anyway, so here we are today, 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. It's just funny looking back on that. But that's not to say if you are listening to this and you want to start a company and you're about to, you should think you're going to change the world.
Yeah.
Like don't let our experience over this 11 years and COVID and all the ups and downs that we've had shift your
well, like
goal.
you said, you kind of need to have that at first. Like your
Yes.
idea, you found a pain point in the world that you want to fix. So you need to kind of have that.
Yes.
That mentality at first.
It's kind of like when you're an athlete and you're about to perform in your head, you're like, I'm going to kill everybody. Like, I'm going to win.
I'm going to kick butt.
Like, if you don't have that, you're not
Right.
going to.
Exactly.
So, like, you have to do that when you're starting a company.
Totally.
And then you might lose, but, like, then you learn.
Then you learn.
So, anyway, if you are starting a company, I suggest staying in that mindset because it's also a form of positive thinking and reinforcement that, like, what you're doing is right. And
well, you also need to, because even us right now, like we want to maintain this size, a specific size of company.
yeah,
We still have to have a grind to keep that. Like we still need to
Totally.
have that mentality of
such a good point.
not wanting to fail and not wanting to quit.
Yeah.
Because it's still a grind to maintain a specific size, like
Yeah.
to continue.
Yeah. It's
with
not like
this.
we're like, oh,
We're not like quitting.
no, or
you
we
know?
like have this like easy whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Like it's still super stressful at
Exactly.
times. And yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
you need to have that no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess if you do set out and you're like, look, I don't want to raise money. I just want to have a nice business and have a salary. And like, that's a goal too. I mean, that I keep getting targeted on Instagram with those memes that are like, where are the people that have, smaller companies that maintain things and stay in business and, or sustain themselves for all we hear about are these like multi-million-dollar things. And
Right.
I don't
That like
know.
grow exponentially and then sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's something to be said. And that's so rare for that to happen. So it's like, this is false kind of expectations for people that are starting companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Yeah. So I think we're succeeding in our
Yes.
new definition of success.
Of success.
I think.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Some days it feels, more stressful than others, but I think that having that confidence of knowing that we want what we want, I think really helps too, the day to day.
I know, because it keeps us grounded and like helps us make decisions and
Right. Exactly.
keeps
Yeah.
us aligned too. So like,
Yes.
which is also important when you have a partner.
I know. I was thinking about that too. Like you and I are always on the same page with stuff. Like, and even if we're not, we get there quickly. Like, on everything. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's so important
Well,
too.
we hold each other accountable. Like if we're not on the same page, it makes each other like think through why we're not on the same page.
Right. Yeah. True.
Right?
Very true. I know. And I know that if I send you something on Instagram or like about another business or another thing, I know how your response. You're going to be, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we just kind of know whether it's like a sister thing, probably, but like also business partner. I just think you have to be so in sync with your business partner that if you are starting something too, where, you know, I think differing opinions are good and it pushes us. And like you said, it holds us accountable. But at the end of the day, like we typically are on the same page with stuff.
For sure.
And then there's times where I'm like, I need your opinion and I just want you to decide.
Yeah.
Like
I don't have the brain power.
Yeah. Like what color should we do this? And I can't decide. And then, you know, having your like input on things, I think is so helpful. So, anyway, yeah, it's not to say that it's an easy thing, but I think that defining, maybe that is part of the exercise too for entrepreneurs and business owners. If you're deep in your business now and you're struggling or you're succeeding and you're growing, like writing down like not what the definition for success of the business is, but what's your personal definition of it.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur, it's personal, like we've said so many times. It's so
personal. Yeah. And if the definition of success for the business is different than your definition for success, there's a mismatch. There's a mismatch.
Yes, and that should be also thought through.
Yeah.
And recalibrated.
Yes.
And then on that note too, the millennial brand discussion we had on our last episode.
Yeah.
So Ballerina Farm just went through like they had
this whole
I don't know
milk thing, right?
Raw milk thing, and they had to pull the raw milk. Well, they already had pulled the raw milk, and then the story came out after. But the one thing we discussed, which also is relevant to this topic, is like being the face of your brand. Like when things go wrong, you personally are held accountable for them. So there's a lot of risk in that. And I think you and I have felt that at certain points over the years. Yeah. But I give her respect because she went on and like posted a reel talking to the camera, explaining what happened to set the record straight.
Yeah, that's a lot. That takes a lot of guts.
And she looked very self-assured and confident. She explained it, and it was, to me, sounded very honest. And the whole time I'm thinking, this must have been really hard for her to do. Like, that's not easy.
Right. And I'm sure she still got negative comments.
Yeah.
Even if she was as honest as can be, because you can never say the right things.
No, and you're never going to please everybody and all that. But, you know, just speaking back on that topic and like what we want of the company and all that, like it's not easy to put yourself out there.
No.
And you're going to be hated and it's just going to happen. And like, it's really hard.
But you're also going to be loved.
Yes. And hopefully change. We're going to change your life.
Change the world.
You're going to find yourself in the morning not thinking about what you're wearing because it's so easy. And we just saved you a half an hour of throwing your closet around trying to figure out what to wear.
Exactly. And your life is going to be easier because you founded a company that made your life easier.
Yes. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, this has been fun.
This has been fun. My words are running out.
Yeah. So that means we should wrap up and thank everybody for listening in and listen in
Thanks,
for
everyone
next week.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be here.
Yeah, I know. We will. We're holding ourselves accountable.
That's right.
For showing up.
We will. Thanks, everyone. Like and subscribe.
Yay. Thanks.